Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nittai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Nittai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Nittai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Jaya Radha Radhanath, Radha Radhanath, Radha Radhanath, Radhe. Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan. Jaya Gorani Thai, Gorani Thai, Gorani Thai, Jaya Gorani Thai. Jai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jai Gurudev. Nittai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nittai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Nittai Gora Premanande, Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jayam Vishnupad Prahamsa Prabhujiga Sri Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charanarabrinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. ISKCON Samstapakacharya Srila Prabhupada ki. BBT Founder Srila Prabhupada ki. Srila Prabhupada's Guru Puja Ki. Nitai Go Premanande. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Shishi Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hey Krishna, welcome dear devotees and guests to our Love Feast program here at Sri Sri Radharadhana Temple. We're very happy that you all are here today. For our new guests, we welcome you to Radharadhana Temple, and we have some very wonderful devotees that will take care of you. So if they do approach you, speaking to you, please oblige them, and they'll guide you to what's happening here today at our program. So devotees, today's Love Feast Prasadam is being prepared by the Food for Life South African team from Radharadhana Temple. And this is headed by His Grace Ramananda Priya and Rajan Prabhu. So when you see these devotees, please acknowledge them and show your gratitude to them by thanking them for preparing this feast today. Thank you. Hari Bol. Devotees, there will be some announcements that we will make after the class. Today is a very special day. It's Ekadashi Vrata Ki. Also today is the first day that marks all the festivals that will be happening. And today's festival kicks off with Julan Yatra. So at 1 p.m., everybody will have an opportunity to swing their lordships, Shri Shri Radha Radhanath, on that side. So we ask you to please be patient and listen to the devotees that are coordinating that service for today. Devotees, today's topic that we're going to be discussing is a build-up from the previous week's topics that we have been discussing. And we started off with Darshan. Thereafter, we had Abhishek, and then offering of Bhoga and honoring Prasadam. And last week, we had offering of prayers, during the festival period. Today we culminate the topics with devotional service. And it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the Vyasa Son, His Grace Prabhanu Prabhu. Please welcome Prabhu. So a little background of His Grace Prabhanu Prabhu. He joined ISKCON during the South Africa's weekly Namahata programs at School 44 in 1991. He is the temple president of New Jagannath Puri Temple, that's in Phoenix. And he has served as the regional secretary and thereafter as the chairman of the South African National Council. He's a disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami. And he's also taken the responsibility of ensuring the upkeep and donations for Bhakti Charu Swami's Samadhi in Sri Ram Mayapur. He's also one of our inspirational leaders here in South Africa and serves as an inspiration to many of us. Now I hand you over to His Grace, Prabhanu Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. So, after that introduction, I'm not sure what I should say. So today's topic is devotional service, but I'm looking at everybody here and I think you all can teach me something about devotional service. I'm not sure if I can say anything that will make any difference in your lives. You're all expertly rendering devotional service to Sri Sri Radha Radhanath. So I'm just blessed to be in your presence and in the mercy and shade of Srimati Radharani's lotus feet. So one thing I can ask is that you please bless me so I can say something that will make some sense, hopefully. Is that okay? Yes, no, maybe? You're going to be awake or you're going to fall asleep? I'm not sure whether that was a good yes or no, actually. You're going to stay awake. It is said that in a Bhagavatam class or Bhagavad Gita class like that, generally Nidra Devi comes and she takes over like that. Actually. That happens here too? No? You know who Nidra Devi is? She's sleep personified, actually. So, okay. If you do, then I'm sure Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will keep you awake, actually. So we'll chant Jai Radha Madhava. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Jasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jasodanandana Yasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamuna Thira Banachari Jamuna Thira Banachari Jamuna Thira Banachari Jamuna Thira Banachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Jasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamuna Thira Banachari Jamuna Thira Banachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Jasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jasodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamuna Thira Banachari Jamuna Thira Banachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari 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 Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Jaya Radha Vadanata Radha Vadanata Radhe Jaya Radha Vadanata Radha Radhanata Radhe Jayo Radha, Radhanata Radha, Radhanata Radhe. Jayo Radha, Radhanata Radha, Radhanata Radhe. Jai Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jai Giri Govardhan, Jai Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jai Giri Govardhan, Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jai Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jai Gauranitai, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Shri Radha Radhanath ki, Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki, Shri Giriraj Govardhan ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Go Premanande. All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, based on the instruction from Alanath Prabhu, or the Swarup Damodar Prabhu sitting here. No, I'm just saying based on Alanath Prabhu's instruction coming from Swarup Damodar Prabhu in that parampara. So, I thought we'll read this verse from the 11th canto of the Bhagavatam, entitled Uddhava Gita, chapter 14, verse 21. This is actually. It says, Bhaktyaham mikaya graha Shraddha Atma Priya Satham Bhakti Punati Mam Nista Swapakam Apisambhavad. The translation by Srila Prabhupada. Actually, not by Srila Prabhupada, by Srila Prabhupada's disciples. Only by practicing unalloyed devotional service with full faith in me can one obtain me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I am naturally dear to my devotees, who take me as the only goal of their loving service. By engaging in such pure devotional service, even the dog-eaters can purify themselves from the contamination of their low birth. So we'll repeat a few words at a time. Only by practicing unalloyed devotional service with full faith in me can one obtain me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I am naturally dear to my devotees, who take me as the only goal of their loving service. By engaging in such pure devotional service, even the dog-eaters can purify themselves from the contamination of their low birth. Purport by the disciples of Srila Prabhupada said Sambhavat indicates jata dosat, or the pollution of low birth. Jata dosa does not refer to mundane social, economic, or professional status, but rather to one's degree of spiritual enlightenment. All around the world, many people are born into rich and powerful families. but they often acquire abominable habits that are part of their so-called family tradition. However, even unfortunate persons who are taught from birth to engage in sinful activities can at once be purified by the potency of pure devotional service. Such service must have Lord Krishna as the only goal, man nistha, must be rendered with full faith, shraddhaya, and must be unalloyed without any selfish motivation, ekhaya. Om Jnanatimidandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshuram Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Laiti Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Shri Gurudina Tarinam Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhuba Evacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, anyway, I was thinking of something, so sort of Damodar Prabhu and myself, we both had the good fortune of coming to Krishna consciousness at about the same time, I think. Maybe few weeks or few days or weeks, months, something like that, close by. But I just want, the reason I'm saying you this, you can see just by surrendering to Krishna fully and taking to the process of devotional service, you can see how exalted Swarupa Damodar Prabhu has gotten actually. Whereas myself, I'm still stuck in my household ashram like that it is. So he don't like that very much, unfortunately. But I'm envious actually. He has such good fortune, He's such an eloquent speaker, he gives such nice classes, very knowledgeable in Krishna consciousness, has the ability of time at his disposal, which most of us don't have actually. Isn't it? But still, with the little time that we have, it is described that devotional service is meant to please Krishna, not to give happiness to ourselves actually, like that it is. So it's the eternal, constitutional position of the living entity. And our goal is to serve Krishna. There is no other constitutional position or duty that we have to offer like that. And this is according to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur actually. So devotional service means pleasing Krishna for Krishna's pleasure, not with any selfish motive for our own personal desire like that it is. And in the best way to do this is to try and see how we can serve Krishna with whatever we have at our disposal. Now, as householders, and as many of you are in the same category as myself, we don't have the luxury of time. We don't have the opportunity to try and maximize whatever devotional service we can perform in a day actually. True? Yes or no? But that's not true also actually. You have the opportunity. We just don't use it actually. The reality is that time is relative to whatever we want to do. And devotional service is something that keeps us connected to Krishna. Even when we're going to work, even when you're at work, even when you're associating with people that are not really devotees, the consciousness should be to try and see that Krishna's hand in everything that we do actually, like that. Sometimes we have the tendency that we go to work and the idea is to accumulate money, obviously, which we can't live without, like that it is. But can we? Is it possible to live without money? Will money buy happiness? Okay, I'm not sure, Swarupa Damodar Prabhu. I should stop asking questions. Everybody that's fast asleep, just please put your hand up. Okay, so you're still here with me. Thank you. So can money buy happiness? No. So the idea is that we sometimes assume, we're under this perception that yes, we can become devotionally qualified or aspire to pure devotional service because we need certain facility like that it is. And money is the prime criteria that we go to work for, unfortunately. But money is meant to keep the body and soul together. It's not meant for any other purpose like that it is actually. You may accumulate as much as you want, but you may never get to enjoy it. Old age has this unique ability to try and steal from us, actually, like that is. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that time I am. And as time, every day he's stealing from you, actually. True? He's robbing you. You complain? But you're used to it in South Africa of being robbed like this. You don't say anything, actually. But every day time is being eradicated, actually. Every single day. Every minute, every second, every hour, every day. And like that, you just somehow you have come to this conclusion that yes, it is acceptable, actually. That I'm going to let time just slide by me. I'm not going to take full advantage of it. I'm not going to use it to the best of my ability. But still I want to make advancement in Krishna consciousness. Still I want to become a devotee. Still I want to go back home, back to Godhead, actually. Like it is. How many of you aspire for that? To want to go back to the spiritual world? 1%, 2%, 3%. Okay, the rest of you, just happy to stay here and get robbed in South Africa? Everybody has that aspiration. But that aspiration comes with some challenges. The challenge is that we have to work at it. It's not going to happen just whimsically like that it is. Yes, the process of chanting Hare Krishna is devotional service, isn't it? But it is said that the practice of chanting Hare Krishna gives you some benefits, actually, like it is. Pure devotional service gives some benefits, actually. What are the benefits that it gives us? It said, Rupa Goswami is giving this statement. He's saying that pure devotional service brings immediate relief from all kinds of material distress. Anybody free from that? Yes or no? Why? It says pure devotional service is the beginning of all auspiciousness. We have that? Yes or no? If you keep quiet, I'm going to keep quiet too. Pure devotional service automatically puts one in a transcendental plane. We there? No, we're not. So Krishna is all attractive and pure devotional service attracts Krishna. But our problem is that our practice of Krishna consciousness is not really where we want it to be. We need to work on it, we need to get better at it, and we need to make sure that our life encompasses Krishna consciousness 24 hours a day, actually, like Srila Prabhupada said. Now, we are not fortunate like Saurabh Damodar Prabhu and Sugamari Mataji or Nikunju Mataji, that we stay in the temple and we can have Krishna consciousness whole day, right? But does that mean that you can't be Krishna conscious the whole day? What about when you're driving to work? If you're physically driving, then you can listen to some lecture. But if you're not driving, you can chant, you can do some other activity concerning Krishna consciousness, trying to remember Krishna. Possible, not possible? When you go to work, you can have a picture on your desk of Krishna or Bhagavad Gita of Krishna. If you're entitled to play some music in your office or wherever your job is, you can put on headphones and listen to Krishna consciousness. You can do that. You get home and you're cooking, you can listen to lectures, you can listen to kirtan. So in this way, you can try and make your day Krishna conscious. But the problem is that we don't want to. I'm sorry. I'm assuming I'm saying this. I don't want to. I'm not saying you don't want to. This is for me, not for you so much, actually. We don't want to. We want to do other things, actually. Jai Shri Shri Radha Radhanath, Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Shri Giriraj, Govardhan, Srila Prabhupada Ki. We don't want to do this. We want to try and engage our mind in everything else and spend as little time as possible in being Krishna conscious. And we're assuming that the little time that we spend, we will make that our purpose, and in that way we will become completely Krishna conscious, actually. Krishna consciousness is not based on how long you're here. Krishna consciousness is based on how much effort you put in, actually. The more we render devotional service, the more advancement we'll make. The more we'll become surrendered, and the more Krishna will take care of us, actually. The less we render devotional service, the less Krishna will take care of us. Not that He won't take care of you. Remember, just by chanting the holy names of Krishna, it is said that Krishna will fulfill all the desires that you have. Just by chanting, even if it's in Namabas, actually, like that. Even if you're not chanting the pure name of Krishna. Krishna will fulfill whatever desires you have, because Krishna is merciful. It's not that Krishna is like an horrible person standing there with a stick and he wants to beat you up. He doesn't want to, actually. He wants you to come back home, back to Godhead, but He wants you to come back so that you want to go there. You want to be with Him, not that you want to be here in the material world, actually. Our responsibility, our challenges as householders is that sometimes we forget. Yes, we have responsibilities of wife and children and all the paraphernalia that come with it, actually. But these are all temporary. Today you may have it, tomorrow you may not. The body that is made up of matter will deteriorate and it will die. The relationship will change. Everything we have is based on this material body. It is not based on a sustainable spiritual platform, actually, like that. But devotional service to Krishna is on the absolute platform. Everything we do in Krishna consciousness is based on that platform, actually. From serving prasadam, to cleaning the temple room, to cooking prasadam, to distributing books, to having harinam, every single thing. And now we're coming up to that part of the year where devotional service, it culminates in the appearance of Krishna. We want to be there, on Janmashtami day. I mean, forgive me for saying this. I don't know about the Prabhu so much because I don't. I don't know about the Prabhu so much. But I know generally the Matajis want to wear new sari, want to see Krishna because it's Krishna's birthday, right? But it's Krishna's birthday, it's not yours, actually. Even if the Prabhu is going to come all nicely dressed up, but you're coming to see Krishna. Yeah, it's nice that you're coming to see Krishna, but better to do some service for Krishna. Better to build up the consciousness that when Krishna does appear, Krishna will notice me, actually, like that it is. Not that I'll be jumping up and down making Haribol, 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 like that it is, and then I forget that, I have service to do and I didn't do my service, actually. So coming up to this Janmashtami period with all the festivals starting today with Julan Yatra, going up to the next few weeks, the whole mood should be how to engage my consciousness in devotional service. I have a whole thing here that I can read about devotional service, like how there's so much that can be gotten from just understanding what devotional service will give us, actually, like that it is. Forget about what we want. We don't want to serve, actually. We want to be served. This is the characteristics of us that come to the society. After a little while, we feel a little entitled, I've been coming to Krishna consciousness for 5 years now, so I'm a pure devotee, actually. When I get initiated, then I'm even purer. And then when I got second initiated and I went on the altar, I became Krishna, like that kind of thing. It is not like that. As you get closer, as you get closer up the ladder, or as you get closer to Krishna, the mood should become a little bit more of humility, like that it is. It's not that I'm standing next to Krishna, so that means, I'm close to Krishna. Srila Prabhupada has given this example, like sometimes the disciples of the spiritual master would like to be near the spiritual master, like that it is, as close as possible. But a bug does the same thing, and Prabhupada gave the example that the bug is sitting there and the bug is biting you. It's not giving you any pleasure, it's just giving you pain. So our relationship with Krishna shouldn't be like that. It should be one of pleasure that we are serving Krishna rather than giving Krishna anxiety about what we're not doing, like that it is. It is generally the case, like in any society, but more especially in our society because we depend so much on volunteers. It is not that the temple president is being difficult. Somebody has to do the service. And if it doesn't get done, that means Krishna is displeased. So there's like this whole chain reaction that everybody is like waiting when somebody else will do this, somebody else will do that, But essentially, as members of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, as followers of Srila Prabhupada, it is our responsibility to do whatever is necessary to make sure that we can actually render devotional service. And even if it means cleaning, if it means sweeping the temple room, if it means serving prasadam, if it means any activity that is given to us, we should grab it with both hands, because it is said that devotional service is given to you, it's authorized. It is not something that you do whimsically. And if with that authorization comes the potency to execute that instruction or that devotional service. And we have to take this wholeheartedly. We cannot assume for 1 minute that devotional service is something that we're going to do. We can chant Hare Krishna, right? We can't assume that devotional service is just going to become something that happens, whimsically. The whole process of devotional service is authorized by Krishna, is given. And it is said how Krishna becomes so dear to somebody that renders devotional service. In fact, Krishna becomes purchased by devotional service. There's no other way to purchase Krishna, actually. This is a classic case of how we ignore Krishna. Krishna is calling and we're not answering, actually. So Devahuti, in the Bhagavatam, Kapila Deva was speaking to his mother Devahuti, and he was saying, there are 9 different processes of devotional service, beginning from hearing and chanting. Anyone who hears about your pastimes, who chants about your glories, who offers you obeisances, who thinks of you, and in this way execute any of the 9 kinds of devotional service, even if he is born in a family of dog eaters, the lowest of grade of mankind, becomes immediately qualified to perform sacrifices. So devotional service therefore has the power to nullify all kinds of reactions to past sinful deeds, actually, like that. It is everything. But the point is, it has to be done under the authority of the temple. It can't be that you just whimsically wake up in the morning and think, I'll do this somewhere else, actually. No, it won't happen, actually, like that it is. Sukadeva Goswami speaking the 6th canto of the Bhagavatam, 2nd chapter, in the story of Ajmela, he is making this point. Ajmel was a dutiful Brahmin, brought up practically in a very Brahmanical way, taught Brahmanical practices, practiced Brahmanical practices, and then as a teenager he became polluted by a prostitute, actually, and then his whole life got ruined, actually. He became so wicked, as a person, that he, you didn't even realize this was the same person that was born as a Brahmana. That is, actually. My Guru Maharaj made one request one time, actually. He said, if anybody's phone ring in a class, then they have to sponsor the love feast. Actually, it still works. Yeah, so Ajmel became so sinful that you wouldn't even recognize him as the same Brahmanical child that was brought up, actually, get it is. By the sinful activity, his heart, because we have desires. All of us have desires, like that it is. And these desires may stay in the heart for a long period of time. In Ajmel's case, this desire for sense gratification was stuck in his heart and he couldn't come out, And he just kept engaging and engaging and engaging and engaging, and the desire got greater and greater and greater. It didn't go away, actually, like it is. But eventually, on his deathbed, he called out to his son, not to Krishna, and he got saved. But then he realized that this is not helping me, and then he actually took to the process of becoming spiritually inclined, practicing the Brahmanical teachings, practicing devotional service, practicing spiritual life. So in that way, he went back home, back to Godhead, actually. So for all of us, it's the same. Although we chant every day, but we still have desires, we have seeds of desires that may stay in our heart for a very long time, actually, like it is. But through the process of devotional service, we can eradicate those negative desires. We can get rid of them completely. And in that way, we can practice pure devotional service. Because sometimes we may be chanting for a very long time, but still we have thoughts that in our mind, in our heart, in our consciousness, unfavorably. Because you said when you see a Vaishnava, what should you do? You should be happy or sad? Sad. But are we like that? No. So it says that the eyes and the face is like, it's like the mirrors of the mind. You can see what's happening in the person's consciousness, like that it is, actually. So sometimes we have to understand that although we are practicing Krishna consciousness, we're chanting Hare Krishna, we're following the regulative principles, we may be doing some service, but still some anatta is there in the heart, like that it is. And the only way that anatta can get eradicated completely is by practicing 100% devotional service. Otherwise, it's not going to go away, actually. And this is what happened with Ajmel, like that it is, actually. We can become, and it is said, if people may get, an example is given of an elephant taking a bath. Most of us understand this example. Elephant will take a bath and it will come out and it will roll in the mud again, like that it is, actually. We're also doing the same thing. We're chanting Hare Krishna, and then we go commit offenses. And then it sort of nullifies whatever we're trying to do, like that it is, actually. A good example Srila Prabhupada was giving, we always have this idea that taking bath in the Ganga will purify us, right? It is said, if you take bath in the Ganga, then you become purified. So Srila Prabhupada is making this point that prostitutes also take a bath in the Ganga every day. But they don't become purified, actually, because the seed in the heart is existing. It doesn't get eradicated because there's no process of devotional service, actually. So the consciousness may be that I can take a bath and get purified, but it's not true. Because what's sitting in the heart as a seed, as a desire, that will fructify, that will give you the desired result that you're looking for. And if it's not devotional service, then it has to be material life, it has to be sense gratification. So we have to weigh the two and see which one is necessary in our life. Look at it. This was, it said, pure devotional service in Krishna consciousness is the highest enlightenment. And when such enlightenment is there, it's like a blazing forest fire, killing all the inauspicious snakes of desire. So whenever there's a fire in a forest, you understand that because the snakes can't run like four-legged animals, they naturally will destroy it first because the foliage will get burnt, and that's how snakes get killed. But devotional service has the same potency. It burns so brightly, this fire of devotional service can burn so brightly that it can eradicate or it can kill this snakes of desires that we have in our heart. Actually, it can be killed immediately like it is. But we have to want to get rid of it. If we don't want to, then it will stay like it all the time, actually. Rupa Goswami gives this definition of auspiciousness. He says that actual auspiciousness means welfare activities for all the people of the world, actually, like it is. And Srila Prabhupada gave an example of how the United Nations are being formed and so many things like that. But Rupa Goswami is making the point, and learned scholars agreed, that this Krishna consciousness movement of devotional service is the highest humanitarian welfare activity that we can perform. So when he says welfare, humanitarian welfare activity, it means that we have a responsibility through the process of devotional service to serve each other, to serve the greater community, to serve the entire populace of South Africa and the whole world. It's not that I'm not going to worry about everybody else, I'm just going to worry about myself, and hopefully that'll work actually. And it doesn't work, unfortunately. You know? How many of you like taking prasad alone? Everybody. How many of you like to take prasad on your own? Nobody? How many people would you like to take prasad with? 1 or 10? 0. We are social beings. We like to be in the association of other people. And we get satisfaction. When you're going to take prasadam in a little while, it's a normal Sunday program, and it's Ekadasi, so everybody will be looking forward to prasad like it is. But you'll be talking about everything that you did or didn't do with the people that you are sitting with. And the people you're sitting with generally are people that you know, that you want to spend time with. They're your friends or family members, and you want to spend time with them actually. So this Krishna consciousness is like that. When we come together collectively, we can do more. Individually, yes, you can fill your stomach, but it's not going to make you happy. But if you take prasadam in a group of devotees that you enjoy the association, the prasadam becomes more relishable. The association becomes more relishable. But if you take that same concept and multiply it so that you want to serve the rest of the populace of Chatsworth, how much more nice it'll be. So this is the potency that devotional service has for us actually. So we have to try and see how we can do that. And especially now, during this week, when everything is going to build up to such a frantic space like that it is, getting involved in some service will definitely be a benefit for everybody that we can actually have. I have to be careful. I have to stop in 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay. Yeah, so we have to try and see how to engage in this devotional service that we have, like it is. Prahlad Maharaj, in the Hari Bhakti Sudaya, he is saying like that. He says, "My dear Lord, I repeatedly pray unto your lotus feet that I may simply be stronger in devotional service. I simply pray that my Krishna consciousness may be more strong and steady, because happiness derived out of Krishna consciousness and devotional service is so powerful that with it one can have all other perfections of religiousness, economic development, sense gratification, and even attainment of liberation from material existence." This is Prahlad Maharaj, who is a pure devotee. He is praying that his attachment to the lotus feet of Lord Nrsimhadev may be stronger in devotional service. He is praying that his Krishna consciousness will be stronger and more steady, because the happiness derived out of Krishna consciousness and devotional service will give him everything that he wants, which is what we want in our life. What we're looking for? The perfection of religiousness, economic development, I won't say sense gratification, and liberation actually, like it is. A devotee sends gratification, according to Srila Prabhupada, which he told to my spiritual master, His Holiness Bhakti Char Maharaj, and which Maharaj has told all of us. A devotee sense gratification is, he said the devotee only has one sense gratification actually. Taking prasad. Srila Prabhupada once was asking what the devotees were taking for prasadam. And then His Holiness Bhakti Char Maharaj went and checked, and he came back and he told Srila Prabhupada. And Srila Prabhupada made the point that they should always cook good prasad for the devotees, because this is the only sense gratification that devotees have actually. So that's an excuse to take prasad actually. Okay. But just think about it. Prahlad Maharaj is saying this actually. To become better. And his aspirations is, Lord Nrsimhadev came simply just to save this one small boy actually, 1 5-year-old boy. And he is praying that he wants to be more steady in devotional service, because devotional service can give him everything that he wants actually. So we have to try and get to that stage where we understand that devotional service is not a challenge, it's not a problem. It's not a demand from the temple authority or the spiritual master or any authority like that. It is to do something. It is an opportunity for you to render service with your body, mind and soul actually. So that gives you the benefit like that it is. Generally everybody is thinking, I can tell you from my experience as a manager, is that people are thinking that you're asking them to do things because you can't do it like that it is. It's not that actually. Many hands make light work, and the work that gets done is for everybody's benefit like that it is. So in the temple, in Krishna consciousness, following the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada, it is our responsibility to spread the mission that we have. And spreading the mission means that we have to do whatever it takes actually. But on the other hand, we can use whatever we have in Krishna consciousness also. There was this devotee of Lord Chaitanya known as Kolavat Sridhara. He was a very poor person actually, and he would sell cups that he made out of plantain leaves like it is actually. And he would sell these things, and he would take 50% of this money and he'll use it for himself, and 50% of the money he'll use it to worship Ganga every day like it is actually. This is how renounced he was actually. And when he was asked, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, I offer him any opulence that you want actually. Whatever you want, tell me what you want, I'll give it to you like it is. And Sridhar said no, he didn't want any material. He was quite happy in his present position like it is. As long as he had unflinching faith and devotion to Lord Chaitanya, he was happy. He didn't need anything else actually. And this is coming from somebody that has nothing. So therefore, we have to see what it is that we require and what it is that will be of benefit to us like that it is. And in this case, we can see that. So the reality of devotional service actually, there's so many things. I'm trying to paraphrase all these things so that I can finish actually. Lord Shiva is speaking to Sati Devi, and he's saying, my dear Sati, if one is a very fine philosopher, analyzing the different process of knowledge, he can achieve liberation from material entanglement. But performance of the ritualistic sacrifices recommended in the Vedas, one can be elevated to the platform of pious activities and thereby enjoy the material comforts of life to the fullest extent. But all such endeavors can hardly offer anyone devotional service to the Lord, not even if one tries for it by such process for many, many thousands of births actually. And then in the Bhagavatam, Prahlad Maharaj is making this point again, like it is, that one must be blessed by the dust of the lotus feet of a pure devotee who is completely freed from the contamination of material desires. If someone is freed from that condition, or someone gets the mercy from such a personality, then the doors to the kingdom of Goloka is open for you actually. In the 5th canto of the Bhagavatam, Narad Muni was speaking to Yudhishthira. He said, my dear king, it is Lord Krishna, known as Mukunda, who is the eternal protector of the Pandavas and the Yadus. He is also your spiritual master and instructor in every respect. He is also worshipable God for you. He is very dear and affectionate, and he is the director of all your activities, both individual and familial. And what's more, he sometimes carries out your order as if he were your messenger. My dear king, how very fortunate you are, because for others all these favors given to you by the Supreme Lord would not be even dreamt of. And the purport of this was that he is saying that because Yudhishthira Maharaj was engaged in such pure devotional service for Krishna, Krishna would do anything that Yudhishthira Maharaj wanted, actually, like that it is. Anything. And this is how Krishna becomes purchased by his devotees, actually. So there's a nice example you're given of Srimati Radharani and Krishna, saying attracting Krishna. And Krishna can only be attracted by devotional service, as he says in Bhagavad Gita. I can only be known as by devotional service, actually. So Krishna is called Madan Mohan, and the purport is that Radharani is called Madan Mohan Mohini. Why? Because she attracts Krishna also, like that it is. And Radharani is the personality that awards devotional service, actually. She is the person or the abode of devotional service, and everything comes from her, like that it is, actually. So even the devotees in Vrindavan, in order to become perfect, they follow Srimati Radharani's lotus feet in devotional service, and she engages them directly under her authority to render service to Krishna. So in this way, devotional service is not just something that we want to aspire to for the sake of our own lives, but something that we want to aspire to if we want to get the shelter of Srimati Radharani's lotus feet, actually, like that it is. So, how to get the shelter of Srimati Radharani's lotus feet, actually? Because what we're doing is what we call Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti. And by performing Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti, sometimes it may not be possible to do this directly with the deities of Shri Radha and Krishna or Shri Radha Radhanath, like that it is. You may find that it may be a challenge for you. There's so many rules and regulations. How does one get to the process of devotional service? By understanding where to go. And this is why Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, actually. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came simply to show us the path of devotional service. How to understand, how to worship Radha and Krishna, how to serve Radha and Krishna. And the whole process is so simple. All one has to do is chant the holy names of Krishna, actually. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And by this process of developing this love for Krishna, through the process of chanting Hare Krishna, our hearts will become eradicated of all the sin that is situated there. It will become clean, actually. Because he said, Cheto Dharpana Marjanam means, what Cheto Dharpana Marjanam means? The heart becomes cleansed from sinful activities, actually, like that it is. How? Through the process of chanting Hare Krishna, like that it is. But if we don't do that, then our hearts will never become clean. And if our hearts do not become clean, we'll always have some desire there where we want to enjoy. And as long as the desire for enjoyment is there, then devotional service will be inhibited, like that it is. We won't make tangible progress in terms of wanting to render devotional service. So we have to keep trying. How to develop faith in Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and how to worship Him, actually. And for him, the easiest way to worship Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is just to chant, actually. Srila Prabhupada once was saying that we should make dolls of Gaur Nitai, Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and put them in everyone's houses, actually, he said. And so the devotee is asking, but what about worshipping them, actually? He said, you don't have to worship them. All you have to do is chant Hare Krishna. If you chant Hare Krishna, then Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda will be happy, actually. You don't even have to feed them. But if you don't feed them, what will you eat? So this is the mode that we want to try and get to try and worship Radha and Krishna, is through the process of chanting Hare Krishna, following the order of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, actually, like that it is. Nothing more. If we just worship Lord Chaitanya, then everything else will come, because Lord Chaitanya is not different from Radha and Krishna. His Holiness Bhakti Maharaj always makes this point that if we dive in the ocean of Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti in the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya, or through the process of following Lord Chaitanya, then one day, either morning or afternoon, you will wake up in Sri Vrindavan Dham, actually, like that it is. Because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Radharani herself, or in the mood of Srimati Radharani, but Krishna himself, like that it is. And who's the benefactor or the awarder of devotional service? Srimati Radharani. Who's Lord Chaitanya? So you have the process, actually. So my humble request on this first day of Julan Yatra festival is to please try and find the activity that gives you a sense of joy, a sense of being, a sense of belonging actually, like that. We all have different inclinations, different desires, different things that make us, or that drives us actually, like that is. So I can only speak about myself, unfortunately. For me, I feel that I have this huge debt to Srila Prabhupada, to my spiritual master, that I have to pay. Whether I'm going to make it in this lifetime or not, I don't know. But at least I'm going to try, actually, like it is. So, if you can find something in your heart, in your consciousness, that would drive you, whether it's for serving the deities, whether it's for distributing books, whether it's for serving prasadam, whether it's chanting Harinam, whatever activity makes you happy, actually, like it is. I would suggest you do that, actually. And the more you engage in it, the more Krishna will reciprocate. And the more Krishna reciprocates, the greater desire you will feel for rendering more service, actually. One of the benefits of rendering devotional service is, anyone know? More devotional service. Until it gets to the stage where you're constantly drowning, because it is said that when Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda broke open the stores of love of God, people drowned naturally, but some people, stubborn people like us, we didn't want to drown. So Lord Nityananda had to force us to get drowned, actually. And sometimes we still don't want to be drowned, actually. But the love of this ocean of love of God is flowing, and it's up to us to try and drown ourselves in it, or to immerse ourselves in it, so that we can get the benefit of rendering devotional service, which is so rare that even the devatas don't get this opportunity. Srila Prabhupada said that the demigods are lining up to take birth on this earthly planet in ISKCON so that they can render devotional service, and then from ISKCON they can go back to the spiritual world, actually. So you have that unique opportunity in your hand, that this very life, from this platform, you can go straight back to the spiritual world of Golok Vrindavan, actually. Whether you take it or not is up to you, actually. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Thank you, Prabhanu Prabhu, for that wonderful class on devotional service. Devotees, before we go into the announcements that our devotees will be making, for Julan Yatra, we ask, that will be done as soon as the Aarti concludes. So everybody will be standing. We want everyone to come on this side of the temple room and form two lines leading up to the Julan. And there the devotees will be guiding you from there on. There will be a bhajan that will be projected on that end of the temple room, and you can follow the words as His Grace Prabhanu Prabhu will lead that bhajan. Devotees, right now we're going to be playing a recording from His Holiness Parthasarati Das Goswami regarding the upcoming festivals. So, Nashwan Prabhu, be ready?
This is a request from Parthasarati Das Goswami, requesting that the devotees request from Parthasarati Das Goswami, requesting that the devotees become involved in these festivals which are coming up in the next month. That is Balaram's Appearance Day, the 9-day Bhagavad Gita week, the actual Krishna Janmashtami festival, and Srila Prabhupada's Appearance Day. These festivals are all important for increasing our enthusiasm, and try to get involved and make yourself available and work with the festival committee. And this will be very, very pleasing to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shri Radha Radhanath, Guru and Gauranga. Go Premanandi, Hari Hari Bo.
His Holiness Parthasarati Das Goswami ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. So devotees, I'd like to now hand over to one of our devotees from the festival team who has, as Prabhanu Prabhu said, too much of service. And he's going to be introducing different devotees from our team that will present details of the festival and what you can expect and how you can be involved. I'd like to hand over now to His Grace, Ujjwala Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So thank you for attending this Sunday Love Feast program. We much appreciate your attendance. We wouldn't want to take too much of your time because we want to continue with Arti and go on to Jalan Yatra. The first speaker for this afternoon would be His Grace Balaram Prabhu, who would introduce the Gita Week program that we have going on from the 1st of September. So without much further ado, I'd like to hand over to His Grace Balaram Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So I'd like to give you some information about this very important Gita Week program. And in the message that Maharaj gave a short while ago, he also talked about the Gita Week program. So it's running from the 1st to the 6th of September. It's a 6-day program. And the first day would be the day after Lord Balaram's appearance day. And it ends the day before Krishna Janamastami. In the weekdays in that period of time, the program will be from 6:30 to 8 p.m. each evening. And when it falls into the Saturday and Sunday, in that weekend, it will be from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. So I put together 10 very good, very strong reasons why you should all attend. So we'd like you to be attentive to these reasons and reflect on those 10 reasons. The first is that the Bhagavad Gita is ancient scripture, and yet it is relevant and applicable to our lives today. So one should take the opportunity whenever one can to be able to immerse oneself in the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita. So that's your reason number one. Your reason number two is that this presentation or series of presentations will be done by two devotees who are very expert in conveying the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita and also showing us very practical ways in which we can apply this to our daily lives. And I'm speaking of His Grace Nishangananda Prabhu and Her Grace Madhuri Dasi. They have great experience. They take a lot of time in terms of putting together the presentation. And so they will be here in Durban for that week. And we should take advantage of what they have to offer. The third reason applies to all of us, because even if we are new in Krishna consciousness, the teaching of the Bhagavad Gita would help us to understand the ABC of spiritual life. It will help us to understand who we are and what our purpose is in life. And even if we've been in Krishna consciousness for a while, it will help us to deepen our understanding of the same concepts. And this would also allow us to proceed on the path to first initiation, connecting with the parampara. The next reason applies to those of us who might have already have attained first initiation. So further knowledge of this would allow us to proceed towards second initiation, Brahman initiation, opening up various other avenues of service to us. Now, one of the requirements is the Bhakti Sastri degree, but the other alternative is to be able to do the overview courses of the 4 books. And one of the 4 books is the Bhagavad Gita. So you have an opportunity of also fulfilling one of the requirements amongst the other advantages. The other advantage of joining the course, even if we have had exposure to the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita before, is that the Bhagavad Gita is ever fresh. Every time we are exposed to it, we learn something new, and we also learn something that goes deeper than what we might have known before. We always try to also look at ways in which we can all get absorbed, in the mood of the season of festivals that we have coming up. And one of the amazing ways is to get absorbed in this week-long program. Prabhanu Prabhu spoke about, the fact that if you're outside the temple, he asked this question, and he tried to trick you. It's not easy to be fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness. But he then set the records right by saying, no, you can. Now, isn't this an amazing way? 6 days of complete absorption in the Bhagavad Gita. The seminar or the sessions that we have will be food for the mind, but we are also accompanying with it food for the soul and food for the body. Because before every session, prasadam would be served, and then the session begins. If you dedicate your time to this course, and if you are able to provide a minimum of 80% attendance, although 100% is really the best, the top, you will be awarded with a certificate from the Bhaktivedanta College of Education and Culture for the course, the overview of the Bhagavad Gita. The further advantage is that you are not doing this alone. You will be doing this in the company and the association of other devotees. And studying together with other devotees will increase the benefit and mutual understanding amongst all of you. And by attending, you're also investing in your spiritual growth as well. So I've provided 10 reasons, 10 good, strong reasons on why you should attend. So I would assume that if you are not enrolling, you probably have 10 very strong reasons why you don't want to come. For those of you who are interested in joining, I've created a small slip which contains the dates and the times for each of the 6 days, and there is next to it a QR code. Now this is a code that you can scan in when you open the camera of your phone, and if you scan this code, it will automatically take you to a Google form which will allow you to provide your details to confirm that you will be attending. So I know that the Excel spreadsheet that is going to collect all your inputs is going to be very busy for the next few days. So we will have these forms available on your way out so that you can take a copy. And if you have already registered, then you simply pass this copy on to a friend or a relative so that they could all take advantage of this unique opportunity. So we look forward to seeing all of you. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Haribo. Can you give him a better round of applause, please? So if you notice that when Balaram Prabhu had completed his 10 reasons, the altar had opened. So that must be saying to you something that you need to commit as well. All right? So take advantage of His Grace Nrishingananda Prabhu and Her Grace Mataji when they come down, because I've been to one of their discourses and it was absolutely awesome. Gave me the opportunity to understand and dive further into the knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita. Without further ado, we would call the next speaker, His Grace Dayal Chaitanya Prabhu. And we have the Lotus Market that is going to happen on the 3rd of September. So he's going to give you an insight to what is happening at the Lotus Market and what you can look forward to seeing and attending to. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Everybody, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. So yeah, on the 3rd of September, we'll see the return of the Lotus Market, which will be held at the temple grounds between 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So this initiative falls under the umbrella of the festival and will be driven by a team of devotees, including myself and Namamrita Prabhu. The market promises to be quite an exciting and memorable event, with the vendors providing a wide range of household items, crafts, jewelry, Indian garments, Ayurveda, crystals and gemstones, spiritual products, and a variety of vegetarian and vegan food stalls. Spiritual stage activities and ISKCON tents, including Food for Life and the Namahatas, will be active to provide visitors with much needed information and direction. Apart from this, tours of the temple and its surrounding area will be offered to all those visiting for the first time, And this will be implemented for the entire duration of the market. Stage activities also include African goddess who will be sharing the benefits of orgone energy. There will also be Dr. Karanamai, whose topic will be eating your way to health. This will include anemia and so forth. Shruti, who has a wide range of skincare products, and she will also be speaking on a bit of Ayurveda. Ram Vijay Das, who will speak on the philosophy, why to take spiritual life, and maybe the history and science behind crystals and gemstones. So the intention behind this initiative is to offer an environment within the principles and lines of ISKCON where the community can come together, interact, socialize, and leave with a wonderful gratitude for Srila Prabhupada and Sri Sri Radharanath. And thereafter, this gratitude may eventually mature and develop into a deep desire and attachment to regularly visit the temple. So friends and devotees, diarize the date. Please share the event, and if you like further information, please connect with one of our team members. Looking forward to seeing you all there. Srila Prabhupada Ki!
Thank you, Joel Chaitanya Prabhu. On the 3rd of September, together with the Lotus Market, we have now included the Kids Festival, and we have Grace Serena Mataji to discuss further around the Kids Festival on the 3rd of September.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So you do know the Lotus Market will be open on the 3rd of September, but we have some exciting news. We have a kids tent available for our kids. So from 10 a.m., there will be a jumping castle. There will be an area for the kids to color in, do word searches, and crossword puzzles. There will be face painting and a wonderful archery game where they get to shoot the demons from Krishna's pastimes. But that's not all. From 2 p.m., Krishna's birthday party will start. There will be a soft play area for the little ones. There will be additional games like cow herding game, ring toss, throw at Kamsa, a beanbag toss, and darts. There will also be a balloon twister. Little Krishna cartoons will be on a big screen. And we have a beautiful devotional activity that will be hosted by Ganga Mata Goswami Dasi. And don't forget that after each activity, the kids will get a prize, and Krishna's cake cutting will be done at 4:45, where we will sing happy birthday to Krishna. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Serena. One more announcement for the 3rd. On the 3rd, we appreciate our senior devotees and the elderly amongst ourselves. So the program is with the devotee care team and hosted by Grace Yamunangi Mataji, and she presents Sadhu Sangha Appreciation of Elderly Devotees, which is on the 3rd of September, 9 o'clock in the morning for 9:30. The WhatsApp group has been created and devotees have been signing up. So if you have not done that, please connect with me after the program today and I can share those details with you. The next person I would like to call up is Grace Rasastali Mataji, who would now discuss the exciting Janmashtami challenge and how do we, in terms of our social media, create more awareness within our community and the outside community as well. So, thank you, Rasastali Mataji.
Hare Krishna, everybody. It's so nice to see such a big crowd today. It's such a great pleasure to present the Hare Krishna Challenge, which is a new addition to the Janmashtami festival. But before I get into that, I just want to quickly do a call out for service on the Lotus Market. There are quite a few temple initiatives, starting with the kids' event. With the jumping castle, they will need lots of help for that. So if you have an hour or two to spare, please volunteer. You can speak to Serena. If there's also Govindas and the gift store is going to be there, so if you have some time, contact those devotees and volunteer there. We also, to my knowledge, Sukumari is doing a fundraiser, so you can speak to her to offer some service to assist there. And Bhakti Theatre is, I must do this, Bhakti Theatre is going to also host a fundraiser, and we're going to be selling Maha motifs from the deities' outfits, hair accessories and jewelry, and Nimwood coasters and chopping boards. So please, if you want to come support us, that would be really great. That's about the Lotus Market. So getting into the challenge. So the challenge is directed to people who have not really come to the temple before. So there are 4 challenges, starting with Krishna Leela Adventure, where devotees are going to take a group of people on an adventure of what Krishna does with his time, very much like the pictures that you see in the temple room. So it will be a walkthrough, it will be a meditation. That will be followed by a new addition to the Janamashtami festival, which is floating candle prayers. So this is all happening around the moat, and I think Ujjvala Prabhu will share the temple layout later on, or maybe today, I'm not sure. But then we're going to do the floating candle prayers, where people offer a candle to the deities, and with assistance, the candles will be floated into the moat. It's going to look really beautiful. That's going to be followed by the mantra park, which is something that we've had over the years and have met with great success. So it also gives people the opportunity to chant the holy name. So that will be the 3rd challenge. And the last challenge is the 3rd addition to the festival, which is the Krishna 360 booth. So I'm not sure if you're aware of it, but basically it is a short video clip, 360 around you. And we're going to have Krishna, a devotee dressed as Krishna, and everybody will get to hold a sign called with our primary hashtag, temple hashtag, which is Love Durban Krishna. And the interesting thing about this particular challenge is when you receive that video, you are required to post it on your social media, which means Instagram, Twitter, Instagram, X, or Facebook. Also, you can post on TikTok and your WhatsApp status. So I just wanted to attach some numbers to this particular activity. This activity, if you post your WhatsApp status, for example, we averagely get maybe 100 views on our statuses. So if 300 people do that, we're going to be getting 3,000 people seeing what's going on at the temple. So it's really a powerful tool. So I encourage you to tell your friends and family, people who haven't really been to the temple before, that there's something really special we're offering to them. So please keep that in mind. And then the other thing that I really quickly want to go over is the temple social media and how you can help with getting the information of Janamashtami out there. Again, as I use the WhatsApp statistics, it's the same thing. If we post the flyer or a particular activity like the kids' birthday party or the Lotus Market or the Gita Week, remember, people are going to be seeing this. This is us connecting with people without even really trying. It's just pressing a few buttons and uploading. So please, I ask you to take advantage of what you have in the palm of your hand and share the information of Janamashtami. And let's try to make this a really, really spectacular event, not only for us. Prabhanu Prabhu so wonderfully explained the benefits of being at the festival and doing at the festival. So Please do this. To share on social media is extremely easy. If you do that, we will reach those numbers of 30, 40, 50,000. So thank you very much for your attention. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. It doesn't seem like you're excited about Janmashtami as yet. I don't know what kind of a round of applause that was, you know. The festival committee tries very, very hard at the background, together with temple management, His Grace Swarup Damodar Prabhu, and other senior devotees to try to put these festivals together. So we would appreciate the devotees coming to assist us and do some service. We are going to be around here, myself, Rupa Vilas, Prabhu. We already have the devotees from Volunteer with Purpose on our listing, and we would like to now put that into a systematic way of how you're going to serve during those particular days. So there's shifts in terms of 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock. We've got service for veg cleaning. We have services that require your assistance in serve out at the Prashadam tent, etc. So please feel free to come and see us at the back when the Aarti is finished and Julian Yatra, you've pulled the swing. And we would appreciate your service and assistance to make this festival a glorious one. So on behalf of the festival team, once again, we thank you for your time. We do apologize for impacting on Aarti time, but please forgive us for that. This was an important message to God. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Radhanath, Radha Radhanath, Radha Radhanath, Radhe. Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladev, Jaya Subhadra. Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Gurudev. Namaste Narasringaya. Namaste Narasringaya. Praladayine. Praladayine. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Silai Tankanakalaye. Silai Tankanakalaye. Ito nishimo parato nishimo. Ito nishimo parato nishimo. Yato yato yamitato nishimo. Yato yato yamitato nishingo. Bahir nishrimo idaye nishrimo. Bahir nishrimo idaye nishrimo. Narasrima madim saharanam prapade. Narasrima madim saharanam prapade. Tavakar kamalavare nakam. Adbhuta Singam Dalita Hiranyakashipur Tano Bringam Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare. Vakara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta. Tavakar kamalavare nakam Adbhuta Sringam Dalita Hiranyakashipur Tano Bringam Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare जय जगदीश हरे कर कमल बने नागा अद्भुत सिंगार काशीपो जगदीश नरारी रूपा हरे जय जगदीश जय नृसिंहदेव 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 जय नृसिंहदेव जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय प्रभुपदा 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 जय प्रभुपदा जय गुरुदेवा 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 जय गुरुदेवा सिंहदेव भगवान की प्रहलाद महाराज की श्री प्रभुपाद की हरि बोल
Hare Krishna. While you're down, please stay down. So now we're going to start the swinging of the Lord on the swing. Prabhanu Prabhu is going to lead us in a bhajan. So that bhajan will be projected on that screen. So please, everyone can take a seat, not block that screen, so everyone can look at that here, follow the bhajan on that screen. Then, when the bhajan starts, we're going to start swinging of the Lord since there's so many devotees. But we wanted one line coming around the temple like this, a really long line. Obviously, all of us can't go on the line together. There won't be enough space. So everyone some people can start on the line. And when the bhajan starts, please come around that way. We're only going to have one queue this time. It'll be very hard to manage two. Madhajis, please. Yeah, we won't start swinging until you come here behind me. Please come stand behind me. Whoever wants to be in the queue, please not everyone, because we're going to sing the bhajan now and we want everyone to focus on that bhajan. Okay. Also, while we queuing, there was a credit card found on the property. If you're missing a credit card, please see Dayasindu Prabhu, known as Segi Prabhu previously. If you don't know who he is, come see me. And then you can claim your credit card. Shri Shri Radha Radhanath ki jai. Justice. Jai. Ki jai. Okay, this queue is very thick, but we'll have to contend with it. Thank you. Prabhanu Prabhu, you coming here? Shri Shri Radha Radhanath ki. So just make some space for the Lord here, please. Some back, some place. Shri Radha.
Jaya Radhe, Jayo Krishna, Jayo Vrindavan, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Krishna, Vrindavan, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Krishna, Jayo Vrindavan, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Krishna, Jayo Vrindavan, Shri Govinda Gopi Natha Madana Mohan, 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 Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan, 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 Kalinde Jamuna Jayo Jayo Mahava, Kalinde Jamuna Hava, Kalinde Jamuna Jayo Jayo Mahava, Kalinde Jamuna Jayo Jayo Mahava, Keshigato Vamsi Bata Dwadasakhanan, Keshigato Vamsi Bata Dwadasakhanan, Keshigato Vamsi Bata Dwadasakhanan, Keshigato Vamsi Bata Dwadasakhanan, Jaha Sab Leela Khoilo Shri Nanda Nanda, Jaha Shri Nanda Nanda, Jaha Sab Leela Khoilo Shri Nanda Nanda, Shri Nanda Khoilo Shri Nanda Nanda, Shri Nanda Jasoda Jaya Jaya Gopagan, Shri Nanda Jasoda Jaya Jaya Gopagan, Shri Nanda Jasoda Jaya Jaya Gopagan, Shri Nanda Jasoda Jaya Jaya Gopaga Srimadi Jaya Jayo Deno Vatsaga Srimadi Jayo Jayo Deno Vatsaga Sridamadi Jayo Jayo Deno Vatsaga Srimamadi Jayo Jayo Deno Vatsaga Jayo Radhe Jayo Krishna Jayo Vrindavan Jayo Radhe Jayo Krishna Jayo Vrindavan Shri Govinda Gopi Natha Madana Mohan Shri Govinda Gopi Mohan Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Kalindi Jamuna Jayo Jayo Mahava Kalindi Jamuna Jayo Jayo Mahava Keshi Gato Vamshi Bata Dwada Sakana Keshi Gato Vamshi Bata Dwada Sakana Jaha Sab Leela Koilo Sri Nanda Nanda Jaha Sab Leela Koilo Sri Nanda Nanda Sri Nanda Jasoda Jaya Jaya Gopagan Sri Nanda Jasoda Jaya Jaya Gopagan Sri Damadi Jayo Jayo Deno Vatsaga Sri Madadi Jayo Jayo Deno Vatsaga Jayo Radhe Jayo Krishna Jayo Vrindavan Jayo Krishna Jayo Vrindavan Jayo Radhe Jayo Krishna Jayo Vrindavan Jayo Radhe Jayo Krishna Jayo Vrindavan Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama, 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Jayo Radha Vadanata, Radha Vadanata Radhe. Jayo Jayo Radha Vadanata, Radha Vadanata Radhe. 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 Jayo Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jai Radha Madan Mohan, Radha. Jayo Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jayo Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan. Jayo Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jayo Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda Radhe. Jayo Jayo Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda Radhe. Jayo Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda Radhe. Jayo Radha Gopinatha, Radha Gopinatha Radhe. Radha Gopinatha, Radha Gopinatha Radhe. Jayo Radha Gopinatha, Radha Gopinatha Radhe. Jayo Radha Gopinatha, Radha Gopinatha Radhe. Jayo Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda Radhe. Jayo Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda Radhe. Jayo Radha Gokulananda, Radha Gokulananda Radhe. Jayo Radha Giridhari, Radha Giridhari Radhe. Jayo Radha Damodara, Radha Damodara Radhe. Jayo Radha Damodara, Radha Damodara Radhe. Jayo Radha Ramana, Radha Ramana Radhe. Jayo Radha Ramana, Radha Ramana Radhe. Jayo Radha Bankim Bihari, Radha Bankim Bihari Radhe. Jayo Radha Bankim Bihari, Radha Bankim Bihari Radhe. Jayo Radha Bankim Bihari, Radha Bankim Bihari Radhe. Jayo Radha Jayo Radha Sham Sundar, Radha Sham Sundar Radhe. Jayo Radha Sham Sundar Radha. Jayo Radha Sham Sundar, Radha Sham Sundar Radhe. Jayo Radha Sham Sundar, Radha Sham Sundar Radhe. Jayo Radha Sham Sundar, Radha Sham Sundar Radhe. Jayo Radhe Sham, Radhe Sham, Radhe Sham. Jayo Radhe Sham, Jayo Radhe Sham, Radhe Sham. Radhe Sham, Jayo Radhe. Jayo Radhe Sham, Jayo Radhe Sham, Radhe Sham. Jayo Radhe. Jayo Radhe Sham, Jayo Radhe Sham, Radhe Sham. Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe Shyam, Jayo Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe Shyam, Jayo Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Shri Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Shri Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Shri Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Shri Radhe. Jai Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jai Krishna Balaram, Jai Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jai Krishna Balaram, Jai Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jai Krishna Balaram, Jai Krishna Balaram. Jai Krishna Balaram, Jai Krishna Balaram, Jai Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jai Krishna Balaram, Jai Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jai Krishna Balaram, Jai Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Hitai Go Haribo, 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 Gora Haribo, Nitai Go Haribo, 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 Hitai Go Haribo, 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 Gora Haribo, Nitai Go Haribo, 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 Haribo. I'm tired, no? Somebody else wants to sing. So you can stop now. Jayo Radhe, Jayo Krishna, Jayo Vrindavan, Jayo Radhe, Jayo Krishna, Jayo Vrindavan, Shri Govinda Gopi Nata Madana Moha, Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Moham Shama Kunda Radha Kundam Giri Govardhan Shama Kunda Radha Kundam Giri Govardhan Kalindi Jamuna Jayo Jayo Mahava Kalindi Jamuna Jayo Jayo Mahava Keshigato Vamshi Bhatha Dwadasa Khana Keshigato Vamshi Bhatha Dwadasa Khana Jahasa Bolila Koilo Sri Nanda Nanda Jahasa Bolila Koilo Sri Nanda Nanda Sri Nanda Jasoda Jayam Jaya Gopagan Sri Nanda Jasoda Jayam Jaya Gopagan Sri Mahadi Jayo Jayo Deno Vatsagam Sri Mahadi Jayo Jayo Deno Vatsagam Jayo Vrishabhanu Jayo Kiti Dasundari Jayo Vrishabhanu Jayo Kiti Dasundari Jaya Purnamasi Jayo Abhiganagari Jaya Purnamasi Jaya Abhiranagari Jaya Jaya Gopishwara Vrindavanama Jaya Jaya Gopishwaram Vrindavanama Jaya Jaya Krishna Sakha Bhattu Dvijara Jaya Jaya Krishna Sakha Bhattu Dvijara Jaya Rama Gatha Jaya Rohini Nanda Jaya Jaya Rama Gatha Rohini Nanda Jaya Jaya Vrinda Vana Basi Jataja Jaya Jaya Vrinda Vana Basi Jataja Jaya Dvija Patni Jaya Naga Kanyaga Bhakti Jahara Pailo Govinda Chara